Yeah, welcome to another session on the topic called methods. In this class, we will discuss about how to declare a method, what is the importance of a method, and how to return the values from method to the main method. And then we learned about something called overloading methods. Okay. So how to overload the methods. So use the same name, same method name with different parameters. Each and every time. It's called overloading methods. That's we covered in the last section. Then after we covered about the concept called passing object as a parameter to the method. Okay, so that things we covered in the last section. So in the today's section, we are going to see these methods, these things: recursive methods, nesting of methods, overriding methods, dynamic method dispatch, and attributes final and static. Okay. So recursion, already you know that what is a recursion. So recursion is nothing but repeating the same set of, calling the function itself again and again. We're calling the same function, or we can call a function which calls itself, or a method which calls itself. This is part of the recursion, basically. So this concept is not new. Already we have seen in C language, in C++, and Python, and everywhere we have covered this topic. But it refers the same thing. Recursion is nothing but it which calls itself. Okay, so here also Java also supports recursion mechanism. So recursion is the process of defining something in terms of itself. So as it relates to the Java program, recursion is an attribute that allows a method to call itself. This point we need to understand and need to focus on. And the next thing is the method that calls itself is called a recursive. Okay. So we'll see a small example again. So basic example we try to write each and every time is a factorial function, because that is a example which is very familiar with the recursion concept and easy to remember also. So again, we'll try to see the same thing here. So we are defining a class called factorial, but I am writing a function called fact, and I am passing a variable integer n as a parameter. And then I am taking a result, something to hold the result. If n is equal to 1, then return 1. 1 factorial is itself 1. So that's why if n is equal to 1, you can else. Otherwise, the result is equal to fact of n minus 1 into n. That is n into fact of n minus 1. So this is the basic logic. Okay. And this function will try to return the result to the main function. This is the main function. So in the main function, we are calling the recursion class. And that means we need to take other class, and that will provide the main function. So this class is factorial, and this class is a recursion. So here we are using main method here, and I am creating an object for the factorial class. Factorial f is equal to new factorial 1. Then system.out.println factorial 3 is then f dot fact of 3, because f is a method for the f is an object for the class factorial. Then in that we have a method called fact. So f dot fact of integer value, whatever the integer value you try to do, that you need to do here. So which is a very basic example here. Okay. So but our convenient purpose, I'll try to execute this also. So I'll type the program for you. Okay, so class I am defining, that I am writing called fact, which I am passing a variable called integer. Okay. I am taking another variable as result to store the result. Okay. And then if I need to write a condition here, n is equal to 1, then return 1. Okay. Else we can write here, but here in the PPT I have not written the else, but we can write the else. But written right. So next I need to calculate the result. Result is equal to n into n minus 1. Okay. Trying to return the result. Return result. So that's it with this program. Write in another class where you need to write the main program. Write a program, you try to make sure that you follow this indentation. So how the indentation I'm giving, okay, because that is the best practice for writing a program. Often you don't write these kind of indentation. I saw you so many times while executing the program. Because this makes you to understand the logic very clearly. And if you have any problem in which loop you are getting a problem, those things can be easily traced out. So that's why I'm telling you to write in this way. Okay. Now I need to get an object for the factorial class. Factorial f is equal to, by using a new operator, we can turn this factorial of is f dot fact of, you need to write this f dot fact of 3. Okay, because f is the object for factorial class, and in that we have a method called fact. So we need to call that f dot fact of 3. Here I have mistaken the spelling mistake for recursion. If you want to save this, save with the name of a recursion, because that is where we return the main function. So recursion dot Java, we put in quotations. You can save there. Then you can go with the command prompt. Quotations, sorry, semicolon at some places. So in this line, semicolon is same, and this line also semicolon is same, right? Okay. So program is executed without any errors, and then execute the program. Already we have given some value there. So this program can be done by taking the value by using the scanner class. Okay. So explain this in the class. This is how we can execute this program recursion. The nesting of methods. So this is somewhat different, nesting of methods. Basically, what is meant by nesting? Nesting is or a class inside other class. It's called nesting of classes. Similarly, a method which is written inside the another method. Okay, then it is called as nesting of methods. Okay. But here's the execution and the process of executing the nested of nesting of methods is somewhat different. I will show you how it is different. So basically, what we call it as a method is nesting of methods is a method which is written inside the another method. So that is the basic definition you can come across here. A method can be called by using only its name by another method of the same class. That is called nesting of methods. Okay. Generally, what is the thing is a method is called by class. Okay. మనం మెథడ్ ని ఎలా కాల్ చేస్తాం? క్లాస్ క్రియేట్ చేసి క్లాస్ కు ఆబ్జెక్ట్ క్రియేట్ చేసి ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ద్వారా మెథడ్ ని కాల్ చేస్తాం. కానీ ఇక్కడ ఏమవుతుంది నెస్టింగ్ ఆఫ్ మెథడ్స్ లో ఏ మెథడ్ కెన్ బి కాల్డ్ బై యూజింగ్ ఓన్లీ ఇట్స్ నేమ్ బై అనదర్ మెథడ్ ఆఫ్ ది సేమ్ క్లాస్. ఓకే, ఒక మెథడ్ ఇంకో మెథడ్ ని కాల్ చేస్తుంది అంటే మీనింగ్ ఏంటి? ఒక మెథడ్ లో ఇంకో మెథడ్ రాసామని కదా మీనింగ్. ఓకే, సో అలాంటి వాటిని నెస్టింగ్ ఆఫ్ మెథడ్స్ అని అంటారు. ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చూస్తే మనకు క్లారిటీ వస్తుంది. సో బేసికలీ దిస్ ఇస్ ఏ స్మాల్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ వేర్ we have writing a class test. Okay, the name of the class is test, and that I am taking two variables a comma b, and I am calling a constructor. Okay, constructor ki రెండు parameters jump p comma q and p value ni a ki equal chesam, q value ni b ki equal chesam, which is very fine. And ఈ p q values ఎప్పుడు పాస్ చేయాలి? while calling while creating an object. ఆబ్జెక్ట్ క్రియేట్ చేసేటప్పుడు మనం అక్కడ పాస్ చేయాలి. ఓకే, ఎనీహౌ సో ఆబ్జెక్ట్ క్రియేట్ చేసినప్పుడు మనం పాస్ చేస్తాం. ఓకే, నౌ ద థింగ్ ఈస్ యు ఆర్ రైటింగ్ ఏ మెథడ్ కాల్డ్ క్రియేటెస్ట్ ఇన్ ఏ క్లాస్. ఈ క్లాస్ లో నేను ఒక మెథడ్ రాశాను క్రియేటెస్ట్. గ్రేటెస్ట్ మెథడ్ లో ఏంటి లాజిక్? ఇఫ్ ఏ గ్రేటర్ దాన్ ఈక్వల్ టు బి అయితే రిటర్న్ ఏ, ఎల్స్ అయితే రిటర్న్ బి. వెరీ సింపుల్ లాజిక్. ఓకే, ఇక్కడ దాకా అర్థమైంది. ఇక్కడ దాకా. సో దిస్ ఇస్ ద క్లాస్ టెస్ట్. I'm taking a small class which is called as a test. Then in that I am declaring two variables and I am creating a constructor and passing the values from the object creation that we can see in the next part of the program. P comma Q values ఎక్కడి నుంచి వస్తాయి అనేది నెక్స్ట్ పార్ట్ లో మనకు తెలుసు. ఈ values ని A comma B లో తీసుకున్నాను. Then I am writing a method called greatest. Then I am checking if A is greater than B or not. Okay, so till now this is a program. Next. Now there is a method called display. This is also inside the class. ఇదే క్లాస్ లో ఇంకో మెథడ్ రాసాను డిస్ప్లే అని. Now here I am creating a the greatest అనేది ఏంటిది? ఇట్స్ ఎ మెథడ్. ఈ మెథడ్ ని డిస్ప్లే అనే మెథడ్ లో వీడు కాల్ చేశాడు. ఇంట్ గ్రేట్ ఈస్ ఈక్వల్ టు గ్రేటెస్ట్ అని. ఓకే, ఇక్కడ మనం మెథడ్ ని కాల్ చేసాం. ఇది మనం ఇలా కూడా రాసుకోవచ్చు. Great is equal to greatest. So what we are doing here is we are creating a in display method I am calling a method called greatest. అంటే greatest అనే మెథడ్ ఇంకో మెథడ్ లో కాల్ చేయబడింది. This is called nesting of methods. It is not meaning that one method is included inside the another method. That is not the case here. When you see the example, you can clearly observe that the greatest method is one method. That method is called inside the other method called display. Okay, but they both the methods should be in the same class. Rendu kuda same class lo undali. Okay, then system.out.println the greatest value is which is available in this variable great, so that is printed here. Then I am writing another class called temp for the main program. So class temp public static void main test t1. T1 is the object for the class, this class, because this constructor, the greatest method and the display method both are written, all the three are written inside the written inside the class called test. Okay, so that's why you need to follow that norm. So the class test is there. In that we have three things. One is a constructor, second one is the method called greatest, which will find out the greatest among the two numbers, and a method called display. And in this display method I am calling this function method called greatest. Okay, integrate and variable తీసుకున్నాను, great is equal to greatest and call చేశాను. So this is the method call. Whenever this method is called, obviously it has to go to this location. ఇక్కడికి వెళ్ళాలి. ఇక్కడికి వెళ్ళిన తర్వాత ఇక్కడ ఏని బిని చెక్ చేయాలి. ఏబి వాల్యూస్ ఎక్కడి నుంచి వస్తాయి మనకి? మనం ఆబ్జెక్ట్ క్రియేట్ చేసినప్పుడు ఇక్కడ న్యూ టెస్ట్ ఆఫ్ అని చెప్పి 25,24 పాస్ చేసాం. ఇది ఎక్కడికి వెళ్తాయి? కన్స్ట్రక్టర్ లోకి వెళ్తాయి. కన్స్ట్రక్టర్ లోకి పి అండ్ క్యూ లోకి కాపీ అవుతాయి. సో పి అండ్ క్యూ అగైన్ కాపీడ్ ఇంటూ ఏ అండ్ బి. సో ఏ ఈజ్ 25, B is 24. Okay, now here we'll check A and B values. If it is greater than, then we'll try to give the result based on the logic. Okay, now t1.display should be called, because whenever the display function is called, then it is called this function, and in that we have a greatest method that is also called. Okay, according to that it will happen, right? అర్థమైంది కదమ్మా? సో ఎప్పుడైతే t1.display అని కాల్ చేస్తామో t1.display అనగానే ఈ ఫంక్షన్ కాల్ అవుతుంది. ఈ ఫంక్షన్ కాల్ అయినప్పుడు లోపలికి వెళ్తే మళ్ళీ ఇది కాల్ అవుతుంది, గ్రేటెస్ట్ ఫంక్షన్. సో దానికోసం మళ్ళీ ఇక్కడికి వెళ్ళాలి. ఇక్కడికి వెళ్ళిన తర్వాత ఏ అండ్ బి వాల్యూస్ మనకి ఇక్కడ నుంచి వస్తాయి కన్స్ట్రక్టర్ నుంచి. దాన్ని తీసుకొని లాజిక్ ని బట్టి ఇప్పుడు 25 is greater than or equal to 24 కాబట్టి ఇట్ విల్ రిటర్న్ ఏ వాల్యూని రిటర్న్ చేస్తుంది, విచ్ ఐఎమ్ ప్రింటింగ్ హియర్. ఓకే, ఆ ఏ వాల్యూ గ్రేట్ అనే వేరియబుల్ లోకి వస్తుంది. ఆ తర్వాత ఆ వాల్యూ మనం ఇక్కడ ప్రింట్ చేస్తాం. ఓకే, నైస్. ఇప్పుడు మనం దీన్ని ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేద్దాం మళ్ళీ. సో I need to copy this program. Okay. Then this also copy. Okay. So display method, then equals the class here and class temp here, and main should be closed. Main should be closed and class should be closed. And we save this with a name called temp. So mana basic norms ఉన్నాయి కదా, అవి follow అవుదాం. Capital T and the name of the class should be capital. Then if you save it with the name of the class, okay. Then open the command prompt. This is the name of the class temp. So temp.java. If any errors, it will display the errors. For the execution, it is taking so much of time. I don't know what to do with the system. The result as 25, because we have given two values 25, 24. So out of these two values, the result will okay. So this is called nesting of methods. We need to practice this programs. Like I'm typing the programs and executing and showing to you. Similarly, you also practice the programs. Then for every concept, you will try to understand the programming. So here, what you need to understand is the display method in the display method, we are calling the function called greatest. This greatest is nothing but it's another method. So a method calling inside another method. That's what he has shown you here. While explaining the concept, he has given some small description. See here. A method can be called by using only its name by another method of the same class. Okay, so that's why it is called as a nesting of methods. So that is what we have done with the example. Okay, so the remaining we have a method of overloading, dynamic method dispatch, and everything that we show with the that we continue with the next class. Right? Thank you.